driving to the hospital, and we can see along the way the flooding that's been mentioned to us. What we're going to be seeing at the hospital is IRC's malnutrition programs. IRC's put together these programs specifically for women and girls. We just learned that 2 of the clients that we're meeting today came specifically to meet us, to meet IRC, the mother and her daughter.
And this community is usually affected by malnutrition because when the flooding comes, people's livelihoods are destroyed. And when there's no food now, the children get affected.
قاعد نفكر هو ما بيكون كويس أكيد لكن بيبقى كويس لما بيبقى كويس أنا بيبقى مرتاحة.
To learn today that this Bunj is the only hospital in Muban that does the type of care that they do, that treats acute malnutrition, that treats mothers, it would be impossible for any of these people, women or children, to get the care that they need anywhere if this hospital did not exist.
Hiba and her daughter Sabrina would continue to be a part of millions in crisis in South Sudan. Malnutrition, climate disasters, conflict, and displacement are crises that deeply affect all people in the region. But let's be honest, women and girls bear the brunt of impact. 6 out of 10 people living with chronic hunger are women, and 8 of every 10 people displaced by climate change are women. My name is Ebony Obsidian. I am an IRC ambassador and actor, and I am in South Sudan to learn how the IRC invests in programs to deal with the devastating effects of gender inequality.
بيجي داخل الأنف أن المرأة ممكن وأنا يهو بقدر بحل الأنف بتاعت المرأة أنه في للبنات ممكن أنا بكون بحل المشكلة بتاعهم أنه برضو في التصافات العشوائيين.
In South Sudan, nearly 1 in 2 girls are married before the age of 18. Nearly half of women in the country experience physical or sexual violence in their lifetime. And the effects are devastating. Denying women and girls their right to make choices with their body, access education, and have safety. Makbula protects girls like Samia. When Samia was faced with a forced marriage, she was so desperate for help that she chased an IRC vehicle all the way to the Women's Center.
My name is Ebony. What's your name?
Samia is one of our GBV survivors, so we took her case up from there and she's like a success story.
If this place did not exist, would she be married right now?
أنا جوز الناس وأنا ما أقدر مسؤولة بتاع البيت وأنا لسه صغير كان جوزه.
I think it was a very wise decision to seek out the assistance so that you can, grow into a young woman.
Helping girls like Samia escape forced marriages is just one example of the IRC's impact. As I visited multiple women's centers, I saw how the IRC helps women thrive through programs designed specifically for them to regain communal and financial stability through saving and loan programs.
Business women, these are business women.
Business development.
You say it's beautiful. Gualo.
And psychological support. There is no doubt that women in crisis regions live in greater danger because of the gender inequality they experience. But on this trip, I've witnessed the ways that women and those that advocate for them care for one another and are dedicated to fixing the issues that they face so that women and girls can not only survive, but thrive.
The IRC's work in this region is just honestly invaluable. You can tell by the workers, the staff, everyone is very invested in the lives of these individuals. That is something that you can only really feel when you experience it?
تنصح حق المرأة لازم المرأة يكون كده